certain information get blocked, right? And people don't know they blocking information, but they are here to block information. That's what go on. But they don't do it on the sense they're trying to stop you. It's just spirits trying to stop you. When people can't control themselves, them spirits get in. You stand close to a person that's negative, that's what I go, mama. 30% of everything you try to do gonna go down, right? That's what I'm. But the flip side, you stand close to a person that's positive and high vibration, then 20% of everything you do gonna go up. You see that 10% difference? Here, fuck with them bad motherfuckers. You got 10% chance of going down even worse. That's what I go, mama. Stop playing with me. But this is what I'm trying to tell you. He not really bad.
Yeah.
But it's a bad spirit around. We probably need some sage. It's probably this young nigga. I don't know. Yeah, it's probably him.
What are some supernatural abilities we possess as a human race but tend to overlook?
To think. Everybody, they don't do it, right? Because to think, one got to be quiet and ask yourself a question, right? Nobody do it, right? Everybody let everybody else think for him, right? Look at this YN next to me, right? He let society think for him. He just want to kill, right? He want to kill because society told him to kill. He's standing next to me right now because somebody tripped, he got to kill, right? Because he know what he was put on the earth to do, all right? But listen, let me tell you this. People don't think, right? And that's the biggest gift, right? Because when you think, you can think your way out of assimilation. You can think your way out of bad relationship. You can think your way out of jail, right? You can think your way out of anything, but when emotions get in the way, you can't think, right? So everybody use that power. That's the power that everybody use. They use the emotion. They should be using that power if they don't know how to use it, right?
Okay, so like.
But think, that's the biggest power. A creation that nobody can't do. You don't know that. Listen, that's what I'm on. Listen, everybody's having recycled information, right? No one is thinking. The power of choice have never been done in certain neighborhoods, in all neighborhoods in America, right? Let me tell you what I mean. Okay. Everything is based on where you at. If you in the trenches, only thing you can eat is processed food. What kind of choice is that? All right, I keep it real, gang, right? You got processed food, no matter where you go. They got better processed food and worse processed food. It's all fucking processed food. Right? So what kind of choice do you got? So the biggest thing that you can do, the biggest superpower, everybody can be Superman, is they start fucking thinking.
Okay, gotcha. So
I'm sorry for yelling goddess, right? But you know, I got the balance.
Okay. So is that like a manifestation thing as well? You think and it's manifesting. No,
I don't think you understand, right? See, I said people can't think, right? They can't control their thoughts. This is what I mean, right? You fuck with me, right? You make me upset, right? I let that thought live rent-free in my head. Guess what that do? That vibrate to the universe, and I get more people like you to come in my motherfucking life. So if I don't like you, I don't even think about you, right? Because if I think about you, then I'm gonna bring more yous. Because energy just transferred to somebody else, right? So I can never get rid of you unless I get rid of you.
So how do you get rid of it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, you kill yourself. Oh. Yeah, because listen, you attached to me. Listen, I don't think you understand, right? Everywhere you go, you kind of like pick up shit, right? And some things you need for a lesson and some things be your curse, but pretend to be your blessing. Yeah, I said some things you think your blessing, but it's not. Right? Let me tell you what I mean, right? You don't know who people really is till the sun go down. You ever heard the freaks come out at night? Hey, the freaks. Stop laughing at me! Stop laughing at me! What you laughing for? You never heard that song? You ever heard the freaks come out? I'm sorry, goddess. The freaks come out at night?
Yes, I may have.
That's true. Because listen, sometimes people can put on a fake mask. They can pretend to be whoever they want to be. Like it's daytime right now, he's still acting tough. Nighttime before he go to sleep, he's gonna cry because he don't know where the fuck he gonna go if he die. Right? Listen, so at nighttime the veils be lifted. And you can see the world for what it truly is, but everybody say you can't see in the dark. But I tell you guys, you can see in the dark. Right? Because the dark is the real light. A lot of people don't know.
Okay. So at the moment, the Grand Canyon is on fire. Spiritualists are saying it's burning white sage. What do you believe it represents?
White what?
White sage.
Sage?
Yes.
You know what sage do?
Get rid of negative energy.
Yeah, so sage, what sage do, sage purify shit. It clean shit. It's like the switch, right? But it's better than the switch. It kill invisible shit that you can't see. Right? But that ain't shit, right? It's probably doing that because Trump dropped 5 million flies, right? So if somebody dropped 5 million flies, we gotta light a volcano that's full of sage, right? Because I don't think you understand this is a spiritual world, and it's kind of like Everybody think that it's a physical world, right? Everybody think that they making choices like I told you before, and everybody think that everything is matter, but it's not matter. So what the fuck matter, goddess? What matter? I don't know. I'm confused.
Okay. Do you believe it has like a significance?
Believe.
Yeah.
Come on, gang, don't disrespect me. Belief is what man think is true. I'm a prophet of God.
Okay.
But what'd you say?
So,
I answer the question.
what does it represent?
What do what represent?
The burning of the sage from the Grand Canyon.
I just told you what it represents. It represents purifying, right? Listen, I don't think you understand, right? We do not live on the earth, right? This earth looked like the eyes of the beholder. Me and him had an argument the other day. He tried to say the earth was flat, right? I told him there ain't no earth. The earth can't be flat. But if he perceives the earth is flat, then guess what? The earth is flat. Okay. But it ain't flat. But it ain't. But it ain't. But it ain't. How is it flat? Talk about it in my interview, gang. I'm gonna knock you flat.
All right. So a lot of people have been super impulsive lately, acting on their emotions, harming themselves and others. What's the healthiest way to respond to negative energy?
Now, first of all, everybody is full of emotions. The world itself is a big pool of emotions, right? And what people do is they attach themselves to emotions and they pretend like it's love. But love is the same as hate, right? Love is the same as hate because people do the same thing for love they do for hate. If I hate you, I'm gonna do the same thing I'm gonna do if I love you, right? Because people don't understand how to do neither, right? The true thing they need to do is learn how to do what they need to do, and they need not to do shit, right? Because people ain't put on this earth to do shit. I'm not put on this earth to help you. I'm not put on this earth to teach you. I'm put on this earth to learn. I'm locked in a prison. I gotta learn how to get the fuck out. You know, I'm keeping it real, gang. It take a lot of skill to get out of prison. You ever seen Prison Break?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, I'm that white dude with all the tattoos and shit on my body. I'm trying to get out this bitch. I was like, oh, mom, stop playing with me. If you out there, yeah, where you at? Yeah, Prison Break, look me up. We got to go to Antarctica. Oh, you think movies fake, but all the movies real. Listen, all the movies real. RoboCop had the switch, we just got the switch, right? Everything in the movies is the truth, right? AI was the AI movie that Will Smith was in. You know, you young, you watch Will Smith, you kind of. iRobot. Then they got the other robots that's coming out now.
Star Wars.
Star Wars. Yeah, I live in Star Wars. I'm from Star Wars.
Marvel.
What you laughing at? I am from Star Wars.
Okay.
He's from Star Wars too, he just don't know.
Okay, and speaking of love, if you were to ask the most...
Think about love get me hot. Hold up. Love get me hot. Think about love get me hot, gang. Hold up, I'm getting hot thinking about all this love shit. I ain't gonna, don't worry about it. You ain't gotta worry about it. Talking about love. Wow. Yeah. What you talking about love, gang?
Okay, so if you were to ask the Most High for love in human form, how would you imagine it would look like?
Why would you do that? Listen, I don't think you understand. Would you ask me for a car if you got a car? Right? No. Why would you ask God for love when I produce love, when God gave me ability to produce love?
Okay.
Right? He gave me ability to control love. So if I go to him and ask him for something he already gave me, he'll look at me like I'm fucking crazy. That's why God changed his number now. Because everybody's still calling and asking for shit he already gave you. Listen, when everybody was born, they had everything they needed, right? You came in the world naked. Well, I just took my clothes off, but I ain't gay. Don't get no idea. Right? Listen. No, I'm keeping it real, right? That's why I took my clothes off, because people don't understand that everything that was born complete. And if it wasn't born complete, it wouldn't have been born. A lot of people don't know.
Okay. And there was a study by Stanford University back in the early 2000s that proved that a woman's DNA was older than a man's. And how they formed this analysis was...
First of all, everybody know that. Listen, everybody know a woman DNA is older than a man. Everybody know this. Listen, you make that sound like that's just something that we just realized. Listen, I've been trying to tell everybody this, but people is trying to block the fact that women are the goddess because white men, they so proud because they took over a bunch of women. Come try it with a fucking man. Yeah. They took over women. No, my fault, goddess. But they took over you. They tricked us to take over you, right? That's how they kind of like got to you, because you had love. Right? And they tricked us to get to you, and they took over you, and then they replaced all your pictures with old ass, crooked ass white men. But everybody know the women rule the world, right? Look in the pack, animals, women rule. Look down, even behind the scenes, a woman is calling all the shots. All right, women been ruling shit, so I don't want to hear that shit. Okay. I don't want to hear nothing that's gonna put a woman down.
Okay.
Right? That's why I quit fucking. Because I don't want to put no woman down. I was like, my mama was like, listen, as soon as you put them down, they never stop coming around. I was like, mama, yeah. So I'm good on that.
Okay. Yeah. So what's a major obstacle that gets in the way of someone completely abandoning their usual everyday lifestyle and embarking on a journey?
This right here. Right here. No, for real. I'm for real. People in your facility, people around you, they stop you, right? Because they laugh when you serious, right? They think everything is a game, right? Listen, I'm just keeping it real, right? It's the people around you that stop you, right? If I get up every day and why are you talking about doing an interview? You got a mic on? No. You got a mic on? It ain't no time to shine, gang. See what I'm saying? It's niggas like that. They be around just to shine, right? They're around just for the moment, and their moment is to see you go down so they can go up, right? So that's the problem. It's the people around you, right? I'll keep it a real game. So you gotta kind of like use that stage of the volcano you was talking about. I need one of them here. We need to let them right now. Let the volcano right here, right now. Plant some sage.
I agree. All right. So the world is drowning in overstimulation, doubt.
The world been drowning. That's how we underwater. Stop playing with me. Come on, goddess. The world been drowning. We live underwater. But come on, let's go.
So it's been drowning in overstimulation, specifically doubt and being controlled by the system. Which occurring situations reveal the times we're in?
It ain't being controlled by the system. Listen, the system is programmed inside everybody. So listen, everybody right now got the computer system and they can reprogram it. But it's kind of hard, right? Let me tell you what I mean, right? Everybody's stuck in survival mode, and survival mode is everybody, right? So your mind is kind of like stuck doing one thing. So you got to repeat kind of like bullshit shit to your head repeatedly, right? I say 3 phases in my head all morning to 3 o'clock. I'm saying the same 3 things in my head repeatedly. Right? Because people don't understand the training you need to do to your brain, like to activate your powers.
Okay, what are those 3 things that you say repeatedly?
You get in my mind then. I can't tell you, listen, if I told you that, then guess what? Well, I'm going to tell you, right? I'm going to tell you only because of the sake of this interview and I want people to know, right? I want everybody to know because everybody possesses the same power. And if you was on my level of vibration, you could have got it. But I guarantee you know. If you try right now to guess, tell me one of the things that I say. I know you know, goddess. You the goddess. You created everything. What's one of the things that I say?
Are any phrases I am?
No. Why would I say that?
I feel?
Why would I say that? Why would I say I am, I feel? It's the lower chakra. Why would I say I am? Why would I say I feel? Because when I feel, I get stuck in a simulation. Come on, goddess, you know. You know, goddess. What's one thing that I say, goddess? One thing that I need, goddess.
One thing that you need?
One thing that I got, one thing you know I say, goddess. Come on, you a psychic. You got psychic ability.
Love, power, and money.
There you go. Come on, stop playing with me, goddess. Stop playing with me, goddess. So why you act like you don't know when you already know everything? You got one of them right? But you got 2 of them right, but you got 3 of them right, because all of them right? But I don't think you understand that you already know, so don't second guess yourself.
So I guess correctly?
No, you're a goddess. You didn't get them in the right order.
Okay.
You didn't get them in the right words that I use, but you got them in the right, I'm looking for that word. What's that word? That co-text, pro-text? Pro-text. Now I tell you to talk, you don't want to talk. What's that word? Pro-text. I'm looking for that word. Hold on, we probably got to cut this part out. Context, yeah, context. YNs, those GDP fights, Lord, yeah. YNs, yeah, they come in handy.
Okay. So what signs did you receive growing up from the universe?
I got GDP device, Lord, quick blood.
All right.
No. Listen, what signs give the universe to do what?
To give you like an idea of what your higher purpose was or is.
I ran away from my higher purpose. My purpose, the same purpose I'm on now. My grandma did voodoo. Right? My grandma was a pastor of a church, and she kind of disguised as a pastor. Right? And so I thought she was crazy, right? Because everybody in the neighborhood said my grandma was a witch. Right? And then she used to go to the door and scream money in the name of Jesus, and I saw money come in. I was like, what the fuck? She burned the sage, this lady crazy, she burned the sage, but the same thing I'm doing now. Right? That's what I'm telling you, right? Wherever you love and wherever you at, wherever you born at is probably your purpose. But a lot of people want to get away from their purpose. Right? You run away from yourself. I ran away from me, gang. Right? I didn't come in no bloodline. I came into a straight prophesied mission. Because my grandma was a witch.
So what do you think will happen if you stop running away from yourself?
You're going to be like everybody else in the world. 98% of the world don't have faith in themselves. They have faith in their job. That's why they work. Right? Nobody got faith in themselves, gang. Listen, he ain't got no faith in himself. That's why he sitting next to me. He got faith just go up so he can get seen.
Okay, so let me re-say that question. What do you think will happen if you stopped running away from yourself?
If who stop running? I don't run for myself. Come on, God. You gotta ask the right questions to the right people. Listen, I teach people not to run from themselves. Listen, I ain't never ran. I'm from the trenches. I'm GDBD Vice Lord. We ain't running. Listen, we be still. Right? But I think if everybody stopped running from themselves, then everybody had a life that they want. I think everybody is truly running from themselves. I believe that everybody's searching for themselves and running from themselves at the same time. All right? Because everybody have two brains. A lot of people don't know. Everybody have a masculine and a feminine side of your brain. So you holding the one and then you running from the other.
Okay, so which one are we running away from?
If you're a man, you're running from your feminine. Right? And it's a lot of times if you're a woman, you're running from your feminine too. Oh yeah, a lot of women right now, they running from their feminine because they switched. Okay. Women are switched. Yeah. Gender roles switched. And a lot of YNs are gay. And I am not you, because you GDBD Vice Lord. You from Chicago, nigga. yeah. A lot of them gay. Not the ones I be with. We real street niggas. But I'm a prophet of God. Why you look at me like that? Yeah, I'm a prophet for real. Jesus rolled with the street niggas. Listen, that's what I'm. Listen, Jesus rolled with real killers. When Jesus, listen, disciples, all of them was right there. Jesus pulled up. Yo, gang, what's up? And he gave them fish. Listen, they ain't had no fish. Jesus wouldn't have came. Jesus wouldn't have got them if he ain't had no fish. Jesus had to have fish to get the disciples. Ain't nobody following no man with no blind faith. It's in the church, so you have blind faith. You got to present me something. All right? If I never saw nothing when I meditated, I would have stopped. If I never felt my power, I would have stopped. The problem is I feel my power. And I know that they're trying to stop us. And like he was saying, and I was trying to tell you, they think the earth is flat, but the earth is magnetic. It's like a field. And it's an emotional field, right? And this is what we are, right? And then when you understand truly what you are, then you're not afraid of death because you know you can't die. Energy only transfer. And if you're not afraid of death, then you're not going into their games, then they can't control you, right? Because they can't stop me in jail. I transfer myself to another body. And you walk right around again. They can't stop me. And when they understand that I got the same power as them, what they gonna do? I look like I was crazy, guys. I ain't playing. Kimmy, you gotta remember. I keep telling you, remember. You did it too.
No, it just sounds like you may be like neurodivergent, like your brain processes differently than other people.
Listen, ain't no brain. Everything about vibrations. Listen, let me tell you what I mean, right? If it was such thing as a brain, then people would be smart, but nobody is smart. It depends on your vibration. If you want to change your life, you got to change your vibration. But the problem is people know how to change their vibration, right? To change the vibration, you got to do the thing I was telling you. The 3 things in my head all day, I repeated it because that changed my vibration, right? But if I let thoughts get in, the negative stuff, that keep me grounded to them thoughts. And when you ground to them thoughts, you ground to that reality, right? So that's how you be grounded to a 3D reality, right? Because the thoughts. Okay. Like I'm gonna keep it real, right? If your mama bad and she make you feel bad, you can't talk to her, right? It's crazy, but you can't talk to her, right? And if she wonder why you ain't talking to her, listen, I can't talk to you because you make me feel bad, right? But listen, and that's something you cannot reverse. Because then, I'm telling you about the veil, they're gonna play like they're gonna make you feel good, and then you're gonna talk to them, they're gonna make you feel bad, so what's the point of talking?
Okay. So I've asked this question earlier. But
you have a lot of questions, guys.
So what are some things you've heard, felt, or seen during a deep meditation?
Oh, that's when he fucked up.
Yes.
Listen, I'm just trying to keep it real, right? This is the problem. You know when you drink, you meditating? I'm gonna tell you what I mean, right? So listen, your brain let off chemicals when you drunk, right? I'll keep it real, and then they cannot sleep, and when they do sleep, they don't dream, right? So when you don't dream, when you up, then your brain is in a hallucinated state already, right? So now you are getting downloads. That's why the drunk people be so smart. That's why you walk up to them and be telling you all this kind of shit because they are really smart because they are really getting downloads. They are not in this plane. They're not in matter, right? And a lot of people don't know this, right? So the craziest things that I have seen is when I wasn't even meditating. I wasn't even trying to meditate, right? I went at a speed so damn fast it made you shit on yourself. That's like, oh, mom, yeah, it was shit out and went through your mouth. Yeah, that's how fast it was going. You been choking on that shit. Yeah, that's how fast I was going. Oh, you got it. I got it. I don't eat shit, got it. I swear, mom, got it. Got it, brother. I swear, mom, I don't eat no shit. But I'm saying, you go that fast and knock the shit out you. Yeah, I was going like 10 million miles an hour. I'm not gay. I'm not. I'm finna shit. I'm not finna shit, gang. You think I'm finna shit? He think I'm finna shit. But that's because I was going so fast, right? I was going like 10 miles an hour, 10 million miles an hour. And the problem is it happened when I didn't want it to happen, right? And I was going so fast, and I got so frightened, got it. And I don't normally get scared. Probably gotta cut that part out. I jumped back in my body. The real body. I jumped away from my spirit body and got back in my human body. Yeah, I need to get back in the flesh. I told my mama, yeah, I need me some flesh. Stop playing on me. Yeah, that spiritual shit go fast. Let me that shit. Woo, the fuck stop playing on me? Yeah, I know, got it, I'm for real.
Okay. And this is the
Yeah,
last.
fitting all of this? I'm not be fitting all in the weed. You gotta watch it because they spray it on her.
Okay.
But I know it's her because the paper has been purple. A lot of people don't know.
Okay. And this is the last question. Who or what do you want the world to remember you as?
Oh, they ain't gonna remember me. They gonna remember me for not being here. They ain't gonna never get a chance to see my body. Unless I'm going over that ice wall. They gonna remember me as the first motherfucker to get free. Right? And I'm keeping it real, gang. They got to follow me. Cause listen, I don't think people understand. Jesus got out, Buddha got out, everybody that got out said fuck the world and they chose solitude. Right? How you get out of solitude, but then how you get everything in the world you want is solitude too. Because when I'm in solitude, when I come back out of solitude, the world that I was in solitude thinking about, I walk right into it. Right? So it ain't no thing, right? Because you thinking you gotta do all of this. You don't gotta do all of nothing but sit back and think about it. So I want everybody to think about the fact that, and remember I told you nobody can't think. Think about the fact that I'm gonna be over that ice wall soon. Because to get over the ice wall, you need to be top 1% rich. I'm top 10% rich right now. I got 9% more to go.
So is the world spiritual? Is it physical?
Oh, listen, I got something I want to tell you, right? And you probably gonna get banned for this. The Earth is the lost city of Atlantis. A lot of people don't know. Listen, the lost city of Atlantis was a spiritual world, right? And it was smothered in water. Look at the Earth and look at everything that's in here, right? We surrounded by water, right? And there was people there, right? And then it disappeared, but we disappeared from the connection of God. We disappeared from the connection of the spiritual realm. But some people can come in, but nothing can get out. Right? A lot of people don't know this, right? But I just told you something a lot of people don't know. So we in Atlantis. But we also in Africa because America is Africa. Everything you think is one thing is really like a lot of different things because everything just mirrors.
So what's Africa?
Africa is America. America is Africa, but the real name is the Garden of Eden. Listen, I don't think you know. When the slave ships came and they thought that they had slaves and they like shipped them in, they actually shipped them out. If you check the history, slaves got shipped out of America everywhere else to the point of sale because we was already here. They conquered it and then they shipped us out. Right? A lot of people don't know this, right? But they want you to think they brought us in. But people was dying trying to get out. All them big ass boats seen with all them people in, all them pictures. No, that wasn't people coming in. That was people getting out. But remember what I told you, they took over the goddesses because women was in rule now at that time. I was there. You was there too. You just don't remember. You gotta remember, goddess.
Okay.
What's wrong with you?
No.
Why are you stopping that fast? I mean, I know a lot of times that's how men go. They 1 minute and over. Right? But listen, we not having sex. That stuff's not happening here. Right? But, you know, we got to keep it going. We got to keep it going. Got to make it last forever and ever. Don't touch my skin when I'm singing. No, for real, gang. Make it last forever and ever.
So I don't know how to meditate. Like, it's very unsuccessful. Like, I can't get to where I want to go during my meditation. Is it something that maybe I need to change my diet, my thought process, my thinking process?
What's the problem when you meditate?
What's the problem?
Thoughts keep coming?
Yes.
And they won't stop?
Yeah.
There ain't no problem. So you think there's a problem, you meditate. Listen, when them thoughts come, what come next is what you don't wait for. Right? Listen, let me tell you what I mean, right? If you sit down and you try to meditate and you don't do it for 30 minutes, you might as well stop. Right? Because listen, it's going to take 15, 20 minutes for all them thoughts to come up in your head. And the first thing to come in your head is going to be bad. You got to sit through it. Right? A lot of people can't sit through it. They want to get over it because them thoughts won't go away. They think they're doing it wrong. You ain't doing it wrong. You just got a whole lot of soul trauma that you got to get through. And you can't get through it in 5 minutes. You got us?
Okay,
All
that's
right? You got to sit
understandable.
down for like at least 30. And after 30 minutes, you're going to get a breath of fresh air. And then you're going to hear a voice.
So
And it's going to give you the solution.
that's a way I can get rid of my trauma?
Yeah, listen, well, that's going to be a way that you can meditate, and that's a start. That's not the only solution. To get rid of your trauma, you got to align your whole body because your whole body is in trauma, not just your mind. All right, your heart in trauma, your legs, your arms, your eyes, your ears, everything. But by the food you eat, right? Your whole body right now under attack, guys. All right, a lot of people don't know this. I'm just trying to keep it real, gang.
So what do I need to eat more of?
Oh, what you need to eat less of, what you need to ask. Right, I'm just keeping it real, right? You need to eat less food.
Okay.
Right, because food is not good. I mean, I know it tastes good, but it's not good because you're not the one tasting it, the parasites is. What's in your body is tasting it because they took over your body. Your body is like a shell for your soul, right? And things take over your body to take over your soul, right? Because you would never know you have a soul in your body if these things are thinking for you and talking for you and walking for you and doing everything else for you. Right? A lot of people want to run around saying everybody possessed, like I'm possessed, but everybody in the world is possessed. You got to be possessed to be on this earth. Right? But at least I'm not possessed by parasites. Right? I'm not saying that's a bad thing, God, it's because like that's for you, you are a high vibrational being. You already covered one thing because you was born with the chakra that's above the lower chakra. You was kind of like born with the divine spark of love. So you yourself, you can just purify yourself by your thoughts. Right? And the food and stuff won't hurt you, but you have to take control of your thoughts, guys.
Okay. But can you agree that there's error in DNA coding?
I can't agree with shit. Listen, I can't agree with nothing. I can't agree with her. Listen, I can't agree with DNA because everything is what you perceive it as, right? I only can agree with what I see, right? Because everything else somebody else thought. Who told you about DNA? Who told you what D and A mean?
School?
Yeah, somebody else told you, so I'm listening to them, right? I don't know what D and A mean. Okay. If you talk about my blood, I know what my blood do. I know my blood hurt. See, listen, if they're going to tell me about DNA, they need to tell me my blood hurt because they told me my ears hurt, so why the fuck I would listen to them about their DNA? I know about the FBI and the CIA. You don't know about that? They come get you in the trenches. I know about the FBI, the CIA, all right? I know about the PPP. Oh, yeah, I know about the PPP, the EDD. Yeah. They need to bring the EDD back. We know about the EDD, yeah, we know about that. Yeah. You got your social, we the social guys. No, I don't do that no more, guys. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you got social though?
Do I have what?
Your social.
A social?
Yeah, social security.
Yes, I do.
Talk to me after this.
All right. Okay.
Okay, what?
Because, no, I'm thinking.
What you think about?
Because how can they trace, they say they can trace back, they can get certain information by back tracing our DNA that's connected to common ancestors or...
No, they already know the information. Listen, I don't think you understand, right? Stuff that you can't see is stuff that they know. They already know the information. They telling you that it's a raid that they know. Listen, they already know before they told you, right? But listen, here's the thing. They have to tell you so you can choose, right? You cannot be stuck here without them giving you a choice, right? So listen, if they ain't told you it was matter and spiritual world and you chose which one you wanted, you chose the matter world, right? Because you wanted the money better. You liked the physical shit better. You didn't want to fly, right? You thought ADHD was crazy, right? You thought all that shit was nuts. So you didn't want to be ADHD. Right? But me, I was like, I live all day. I can't wait to be ADHD. I was like, because when I get ADHD and I get my bipolar kick in, when my bipolar kick in, I get to go see God.
Okay.
And I wasn't bipolar at first, right? That's what I'm saying. Bipolar people, they good because I risked my whole life to be bipolar. I wanted to be bipolar.
Okay. So, do you believe space is real? Do you believe that the moon landing was real? I know I keep saying, do you believe? Was the moon landing real?
God is. Ain't no such thing as space. It's atom space. The moon landing was fake. They cannot get out. Listen, not that way. Listen, they can't get out the way they're trying to get you to go. Right? They know where the real moon is. You think we got one moon, Goddess? We got more than one moon. Right? It's a lot of moons. Right? But let me tell you this, right? Soon the world gonna see two things, right? They're gonna see reality shift, right? And they're gonna see death get invented, right? Because right now, people are choosing the material world. They choosing matter. And when you choose that, you're going to die. So right now, they are being confused by the internet. Everybody right now is in social media. And they're trapping your soul in social media. So right now, everybody live in that world. They don't no longer live in this world. Your world is social media. Right? But that's where your soul is transferred. Remember I tell you, energy only transfer. They'll transfer the piece of your soul into social media. Now everybody's killing and dying for social media. They're running wild while these young niggas running around want to kill you on social media because that clout is a drug.
Is that why they're pushing artificial intelligence onto the masses?
Because I don't think you understand. Artificial intelligence could be here to help. Right? But it depends on how you use it, right? Because this information could be at your hands for you to take it and save yourself. Right? But if you take it and play yourself, that's on you. Think about this, right? Everybody right now that was born in the 80s, they use AI like they using Google. I'm keeping it real, gang. They don't even know how to use it. Right? So what I'm saying is that you cannot understand shit when they keep you stuck in the world. Think about this. Right now, old niggas be arguing with young niggas talking about which music is better. Right? But both music is good. I listen to young music, I listen to old music. I'm a younker. Right? But then be all uncles talking that shit. Right? But then people don't understand that life is not about staying still. It's about moving forward. If you like that, then bring it on with you. If it's too heavy, then let it go. And if you let it go, then it's a collateral war. All right? Because when something don't move forward with you, you got to move forward. And that got to fall. And then when that falls, that's a casualty of war. There ain't no feelings game. Mama, sister, brother, cousin, nieces, nephew, don't matter who it is.
But how can you adjust to something that's unfamiliar?
You don't adjust. That's the problem. Everybody want to adjust. Listen, the true comfortable is being uncomfortable. By the time you adjust, it's time to do something else. Right? Listen, I don't think you understand what I mean, right? I'm here perfecting my manifestation. By the time my manifestation get done, I'm gone. So the whole time I spent creating it, by the time it's created, it's not what I'm finna do anyway. All right? That's for you to have. That's for the earth. That's what I was born for. All right? And I was born to pump as many of those that I can pump in the earth. Right? Because that's how I create my emotions without letting them create them for me. Right? That's how I create my happiness, my love, my wealth. That's how I create my happiness. Right? Because remember I told you, everything starts within. So when I look within and I create from within, that create everything without. Oh shit, I can't drop this. They pay me $1 million to promote this shit. Stop playing with me. Yeah.
Well, to my understanding, I don't believe you can create emotions since it's already been created.
Are you crazy? You crazy. Listen, sit there right now.
Okay.
Think about somebody you love.
Okay.
Think about them. Keep thinking about them. Close your eyes. Think about them. All right. See the last time you saw them. Just see it.
Okay.
Feel them. Look at them. Feel them. I mean, for real, leave this room. Just relax and see them. And see them. And now, feel them. You ever told them you love them before?
Yes.
Tell them you love them again. Right in your head. You ever told you love them, they love you back?
You said, do they love me
They
back?
ever told you they love you back?
Yes.
Listen to it in your head. And I guarantee you can feel that love. He just created it, right? See, that's how you supposed to do love, right? You supposed to create that feeling. And now, this is what you're supposed to do. You supposed to take that same love that you just felt and then go create something. And whatever you created, just harness that love and you put that in the universe. And that vibration just changed the world. But everybody trying to change the world physically. But you have to let I see your face. You have to let your creation change the world because you know the vibration that it carried because you know what you carried when you made it.
Why is it so hard to channel that feeling for some people? Why is it so hard for them to channel love?
Because people think about what you did they don't like, right? They don't think about them love moments until it's too late, right? They think about those moments when time has come to an end, right? Because those moments don't even matter. Life is moment to moment, but people don't realize that, right? Because when that moment is over, right? But people want to hold on to stuff that's over and they don't move forward in life. Right, but everything you can learn from, even the bad situation. Okay, what?
A lot to think about.
What? Yeah, you gotta think because if you don't think, then you're gonna be like him. I'm getting rid of that. I'm not to think for you. That's why he right here. I think for him. Now I'm keeping it for real. Now this Fox gang. What you doing, gang? Let me hit that. Yeah, listen, that's Fox, if y'all ain't know, gang. He from Chicago, right? And he in the content house going up. And everybody know he rocking, though, all right? So I really appreciate the interview, guys. And this was a good one.
Thank you for having me.